So 4D question number 1 and question number 4 looking at gradients. In question 1, for each of the following, decide whether the gradient is positive, negative, 0 or undefined. Okay, so looking at A, since if you walk along the graph from left to right, you go up, it's a positive gradient. Looking at B, if you walk along the line from left to right, you're going to stay on the same slope, so it's 0. Looking at this one, if you walk along the line from left to right, you're going to go down, so it's negative. And this one, you can't really walk along the line, it's a vertical line. Since the gradient is rise over run, in this case, my run is 0, so I'd have something divided by 0, which means it's undefined. It doesn't exist if the gradient, if you've got a division by 0. And if it's possible, work out the gradient. So if I could draw a gradient triangle, I can see I go to the right 2 and up 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. I'm going to use M to represent the gradient. The gradient is 0 in this particular case. If it's negative, I'm going to go down 2, and I'm going to go across 3. Therefore, negative 2 on 3 is the gradient. And my gradient in this case is undefined. It doesn't exist. So that's question number 1. Looking at question number 2, it's asking you to find the gradient of these lines. I might just pick F, and I'll pick C. So in F's case, I'm looking for some coordinates that are nice numbers to read. I can read that coordinate, that's going to be 3 and 2, and I can read this coordinate. So I've chosen 2 points that the line goes through a grid that makes it easier for me to read. My rise goes from negative 2 up to 1, so 3. My run goes from 3 to 4, which is 1. Therefore, the gradient of line F is 3. Looking at example number C, I'm looking for points. I could pick this point. I could pick this point. Or I could pick a number of other points along the line. Since this is negative 2, negative 2, and this point is 0, 0, it's gone across 2 and up 2. The gradient at point C is 2 divided by 2. The gradient at point C is 1. So there's a couple of examples out of question 4.